So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to add a line down the middle so you know where the center of the face is going to be. Then you're going to add a top line and a bottom line. And make sure that the gap between these two aren't too close, but are enough to draw 3 ovals to touch the top and bottom line. And the reason why we are drawing 3 ovals instead of just 2 is because we want a nose bridge to be big enough to fit a third eye and be big enough to space out our 2 other ovals from being too close to each other. So think of these 3 ovals like lemons, like the outline of a lemon. And that's what it should look like so far. Next, what you're going to do is, now that you know that the gap between your 2 eyes are big enough, you can go ahead and erase the 3rd oval, because it won't really matter besides just making sure that the gap between your eyes are far enough from each other. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to draw a circle in both eyes, and make sure you're doing each step on each eye, because people usually draw eyes that are and like focus on one eye and make it look pretty, and the other eye usually looks ugly because they're not doing both steps on each eye. And that's why usually one eye looks nicer than the other. So yeah, just make sure you're doing both steps for each eye so they don't look wonky. After you're done drawing the 2 circles in your eyes, we're gonna draw even smaller eyes in the bigger circles. So again, just gently make smaller circles in the bigger circles. And just carefully feather around and make the circles. You can also fill them in so then you have a reminder that they're pupils and you won't forget. Alright, after you're done with that, we're gonna learn how to draw the eyelashes. Now, people usually like to draw their eyelashes like this, but that's not how you should draw eyelashes because they don't go straight up. Eyelashes make a swoop down like this. They go down and then up. They go down and then up. So kind of think of like a bird flying. They usually swoop down and then they go up in the air. Swoop down and go up. And then eyelashes in the eye, they slowly change their positions and they will reach the corner of the eye and they get smaller. And when they reach the corner of the eye right here, they get longer because they're farther away from the eye and the corner of the eye. So, yeah. So, make sure that they swoop down and go up. Swoop down, go up. And also, you can add as many eyelashes as you want. And make sure that they slowly change positions and get smaller. What we're going to do next is we're going to draw the corners of the eyes, and we're just going to imitate the little fleshy part in your eye, that little pink corner in your eyes, and just kind of add those little triangles in your eyes, but make sure they're not too pointy. They're just smooth at the end. Next, what you're going to do is we're going to follow the curvage of the eye and make little eye bags. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Just follow the outline and the curvage of the eyes and just make little scratches and little eye bags and make the eyes look slightly tired but not too tired. and follow the curvage on the top of the eyes as well. Now that you're done with that, we're gonna draw the bottom eyelashes, and they're kind of gonna be like the top lashes, except they just make a curve going down, kind of like a waterfall, and then they go down, kind of make a bump, and then they go down. And just like the top eyelashes, they get smaller as they go to the corner and get longer by the corner of the eye right here. So they make a little bump and then go down like a waterfall. Make a bump and then go down. Slowly change their positions. Get smaller. And that's what it should look like so far. So for the final details, we are gonna use our pencil to gradually add a gradient to the eyes so they look like they have slight color to them. And just gently brush your pencil so your eyes look like they have a slight color to it. Or you can just leave it white like it is. And next, we're gonna add these little lines and pull the pencil kind of towards your hand and then away from your hand as you go around the eye. And kind of think of these little spikes in the eye like a flower's petals, just going around and around in a circle. Just go around and around and around. When you're done with that, we're going to add a little bit of life into the eyes by adding a little shine in them. Because we don't want our eyes to look dead. And then you can add a little bit of detail on the nose bridge if you want to. And that's what your eyes should look like.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I know that I'm a small YouTuber, but I hope that my tutorial helped you, and I hope that I helped you improve in your art a little bit more and be a little bit more confident in it. And I just am grateful that you decided to view this video and give me a chance. So I'm very grateful for your support. Thank you so much, and bye!